Let's see. Okay, there it is. I don't know how much of this video that you guys heard. I don't know why this went off like this. Okay, I think y'all can hear me now. I noticed that the daggone audio thing wasn't, you know how it does when you're talking on it. I don't know what's going on with this daggone thing. But let me go over the story again. I cannot believe this because I don't know how much of that y'all heard or not. So I was talking about Christian Combs. Okay, hold on, y'all. I was telling you guys about the story about him being accused of sexual assault. All right, let me go over that real quick one more time, just in case you guys didn't catch. I got to start paying attention to my mic because it wasn't even on. Can you hear me now, Brown Sweet? Can you hear me now? I'm sure you can now because I can see the mic going in and out. Okay. See, I got to start paying attention to stuff. This is what I'm talking about. You got to practice and start paying attention to stuff so you can know that, you know, something is not right. I wasn't even paying attention to it. But anyway, let me go back over the story real quick. Now, I may read it a little bit more quicker because I didn't know my mic wasn't on. Okay, let's see here. Here it is, right? So we was talking about Christian Combs, who is Diddy's son, y'all. All right. He is accused of sexual assault by a chick. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this again. Okay, so Sean Diddy Combs' son, Christian King, has been accused of sexual assault in a new lawsuit, according to reports. In the suit filed Thursday, Grace O. McCain alleges that rapper Christian Combs, 26, actually assaulted her in late December 2022, according to filings from Los Angeles County Superior Court obtained by NBC News and Rolling Stone. Grace was working as a steward on the yacht chartered by the Combs family. Sean Combs is being sued for premises liability because he allegedly chartered the yacht, plus aiding and abetting his youngest son. Now, the alleged assault happened days before Diddy put on a star-studded New Year's Eve yacht party. All right? In this lawsuit, Christian Combs is accused of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and causing emotional distress. Representatives for Combs and Grace did not respond to immediate requests for comment. Now, the lawyer for Grace, Tyrone Blackburn, is also representing Rodney Little Rod Jones, who is the producer on Diddy's latest album, who accused the music mogul of sexual assault and harassment. Christian Combs was also named in that lawsuit filed last month by Little Rod, according to the complaint. Little Rod witnessed the rapper, also known as King Combs, drugging and actually assaulting a woman. At the time, the lawsuit stated that a complaint against Christian Combs was forthcoming. He looked just like his daddy, too, but a better version. Let me show y'all what he looked like real quick. Now, I'm going to leave this daggone mic alone because, damn. Let's show you what he looked like. And I find it seems like it may be a short in it. Yeah, he looks like his mom and his dad. So, hold on, make sure it's not okay. Where was we at now? Let's see here. So, in this lawsuit, it alleges that Christian Combs allegedly pressured Grace to take a shot of tequila that he poured for her. Then Christian Combs' mood escalated after Grace suspected that the alcohol beverage was spiked, according to the suit. After that, Grace claims he groped her legs, her breasts, her anus, and vajayjay. All right. Little Rod was allegedly on the yacht during the alleged assault, according to the reports of the lawsuit, and he recorded some of the exchange. Now, again, like I said before when I was reading this, if he actually has that recording, this is not going to end good for Combs' son or for Diddy, okay, himself. Now, this audio allegedly includes Grace telling Combs to stop touching her. Now, why would he take that? Well, I guess he did it for later. I don't know. Anyway, later Combs allegedly cornered her in the yacht cinema and groped her before attempting to force her to perform ORALSEX with him. He took off his clothes and began grabbing her. She claims in the suit per the outlets, and she fought to get him off of her until somebody else walked in on the alleged incident. Grace said her mental health deteriorated a lot and caused a series of issues in her personal life after the alleged assault. The outlets reported of the lawsuit. Of the assault. Hold on, let me just turn this volume off. Dang. Okay. Now, Christian Combs, y'all, It's also known as rapper King Combs. He signed with his father's label, Bad Boy Records, in 2016, and that is the same year he graduated from high school. Now, Diddy shares Christian Combs with obviously Kim Porter, who passed on in 2018 at age 47 of pneumonia. She and Sean Combs had an on and off again relationship that ultimately ended after 13 years in 2007. In 2019, King Combs, King Combs released his EP Sincerely C3, which featured collabos with Ty Dolla Sign, Jeremiah, and City Girls. He followed this with singles and collabos before releasing a 4-track EP called C3 in 2023. In January, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and Love You Better hitmaker released a new single called Deep In. All right. So the thing is, like I was saying before, when you guys can hear me, I don't know if you heard me or not. It just what else could happen for P Diddy? I mean, his son has been sued. He's been sued. They both been accused of the same thing. Now people are going to be saying the apple does not fall too far from the tree, okay? Because of this incident right here. And something else I want to know: why do these people always wait for years to report stuff? You know what I'm saying? If your mind is so deteriorated, right? If it's deteriorating, you're so distressed and everything else. Why didn't this lady call the police? Why wait so long to speak up? Because the thing I would be thinking about, is he doing this to other people? And I would probably tell because so I can prevent this from happening to other people. It doesn't even make no sense for people to be waiting so many years or so many months to report when somebody, actually assault them. It doesn't even make no sense. Now, Christian Combs joined his father on stage at the MTV VMAs, where Sean Combs was presented with the Global Icon Award in September. Christian is also active in fashion and signed with IMG Models last year. In 2018, at 19, he was named the face of Dolce and Gabbana's Spring Summer 2018 campaign. I don't know if it's Dolce or I think it's Dolce and Gabbana. Now in 2020, or it may be Dolce, I don't know. In 2020, he collaborated with Rihanna for a Savage X Fenty capsule collection. Now let me read these comments again. Now that I have myself on the mic. Okay, so let's see. New England said they are going down one by one. And then Mary Poppins said, and Jay-Z and Beyonce are next. We'll see. Okay. And then Sabrina said, the apple in the tree. Okay. Let's see. Guest said, of course they didn't comment. What does that tell you? If I was innocent, I would have commented. It's just ridiculous. Me too. If somebody's lying on me or saying something that's not true, especially something so serious, if I know I did not do it, I'm telling you straight up. I'm talking about it. I'm going online or whatever and dispute. I mean, let people know I did not do this. And I'm going to hire my investigative team to to get the truth out, point blank. Much like on here on YouTube, that's the reason why I had to defend myself with a certain person, because you're sitting up here lying. You're trying to make my character look bad. You're trying to defame not me, and I never caused any problem on YouTube or anywhere else. That's not right. So why is he not defending himself? No comment. He said no comment. His representatives and everything said no comment. They're not even commenting on this. Sometimes it is good to shut up, but sometimes it's good to say something. Like I said in a poem that I wrote, I said sometimes silence is the best solution for open problems. That's what it actually says. A snippet from there. It is for some open problems, but not for all. Sometimes you definitely have to go out there and speak up for yourself and let people know you did not do certain things. Lulu said Little Rod had already accused the son of doing this to women in his lawsuit. This isn't new. It is new because they're now just coming out in the news about it. Okay, before they just told you that he said that in the lawsuit, but now they're actually talking about it. And the girl just filed the actual lawsuit on Thursday. So it is new. Before, she hadn't filed a lawsuit. She just filed the lawsuit on Thursday, which was yesterday. Gail said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You got that right. Now, sometimes it does, but in this case, it definitely isn't falling too far from that tree. Okay, point blank. All I know is that this is crazy. Um, and what more can come out about Sean, his family, and it's just not a good ass look. Okay, it really isn't. You know, and why was he doing all of this? I don't know. So Lulu again said, Little Rod, what us see. Hold on, let me see what she's saying. Hold on. Little Rod was allegedly on the yacht during the alleged assault, like we know. And he recorded some of the exchange. The audio allegedly includes Grace telling Combs to stop touching her. Yeah, we already know that. But what I'm really trying to figure out, why was he recording anything? And then if he was going to record, why didn't he say anything after it happened when he got off the yacht? That's the puzzling thing about it. Again, why do these people wait so long to say anything when they should be speaking up? If you're recording stuff, what are you recording it for if you're not going to tell? Are you recording it so later on you can sue them for money or what? Because if I'm recording something, I'm recording it to show it to the police. You know what I'm saying? When I call the police and let them know what this dude has just did, not so I can bring it up 2 years or a year later or 10 years later and then do a lawsuit. That's where it begins to be crazy at. You know what I'm saying? Cassie filed her lawsuit. Everybody else figured they can come out and file theirs too. But the thing about it, let's make sure all of these allegations are true. I want to know why these people wait so long to report certain things. And I can understand some people are scared or they could have been scared, but damn, isn't that same fear still there because he's more powerful now? I'm gonna say that. I'll say that again. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Grace though, this just happened in 2022, which was almost 2 years, a year and a half ago. You would have thought that she would have said something, since then, and especially Little Rod recording everything. He should have definitely came out and spoke. That's where people start saying, you know, this may be just a money grab. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to that TikTok video I was trying to let y'all hear before. I'm just gonna let you hear. I'm not gonna put the actual video up. Let's see. Let's see. So we're gonna hear that. Let me go back to it. It's still on the video, so hold on, let me see. It takes a while to come up. When you're dealing with T-Mobile, everything takes just a while to come up on their phones and with their service. Let me just type it in again. Okay, let me tell you that he's jamming. Let me keep this song. I wish I could play the whole. He doing a good job. I wish I could play this whole song. He did what's the name's new song, Made for You. I'm gonna keep this. Let me share this to my thing because I'm gonna go back and listen to this. Hold on, y'all. You got a nice voice. I love it when men can sing. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I used to have a boyfriend who could sing. He used to sing to me. Let's see. Let me tell him he got a nice voice. Let me just put fire, 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 because his voice sounds pretty good. He jamming on that song. I may need to follow him to see what else he see. Let me just go ahead and follow him. All right. Now let me go ahead and go to this Chrisitan Combs allegation video, which you guys came to hear. I don't want to use that other girl because she was doing too much, talking too much gibberish. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, let's hear this audio of it first. Let me turn this damn volume down. Hold on. Let's turn this down. Shit. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
The incident's child. There's an alleged audio recording of Chrisitan Combs sexually assaulting a female victim, and she can be heard saying, "Don't touch my leg like that, and take your hands off my ass. Baby, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, huh?" Asia AI bestie and come get into this child. There's an alleged audio recording of Chrisitan Combs sexually assaulting a female victim, and she can be heard saying, "Don't touch my leg like that, and take your hands off my ass. Baby, the apple don't fall too far from the tree."
Okay, so I thought they had the actual audio or something, but okay, so we do know he said, "Don't touch my legs." She said, "Don't touch my legs. Don't touch something, and take your hands off my, you know what." Boy, I would have slapped the shit out that dude. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. And when y'all would have heard a fight, let's keep it real. Hold on, let me turn this down. Hold on, let me turn it down real quick. That's what you guys would have heard, and you guys would have been reading about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Is reportedly getting caught up in some serious drama.
Listen.
The rap star is facing accusations of sexual assault and drugging a woman, and a lawsuit is apparently in the works, according to attorney Tyrone Blackburn. Now, we don't have all the deets yet, like the identity of the alleged victim.
Well, they say Grace, so we do know
lawsuit.
Grace M.
But you know how these things go. It's like a suspenseful plot twist in a reality show. Christian hasn't directly addressed the allegations, But he did drop a cryptic post on social media with the message, "Stop with the cap." What's
Stop with
that
the
about?
cap.
We're all left scratching our heads.
So he's saying that she's lying.
On the love front, Christian has been linked to a few leading ladies, including his ex-girlfriend Brea Hicks and current flame, model Raven Tracy, who even got his name tattooed. Talk about commitment. This whole ordeal has thrust Christian
That's
into the eye
crazy.
of the storm, especially with all the wild claims swirling around his dad,
Right.
Diddy. Christian Combs, aka King
Okay.
Combs, is
So,
reported.
like, that's a person on TikTok who was talking about it. So again, if these allegations are true, this is not a good look for Diddy, for his son, and I hope none of the other kids are brought up in no type of lawsuits, like his other son, or his stepson, saying that they too have been doing things that they should not be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just plainly ridiculous. As of right now, Diddy still is only facing civil lawsuits, no criminal charges, no criminal charges. However, we don't know, in the future what will happen. You know. So, what do you guys think about that? Christian Combs being sued over allegations that he actually assaulted his this lady on his father's yacht in, I guess that was in December 2022. What do you guys think about that? It's crazy. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next story because I can't be on here all day. Y'all know that already. And plus, since I had to do this over again, let's see. Let's see if we have any other thing about Diddy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So they also going after him for another incident. This is Diddy. All right. Let me let it come up. So it says karma is finally catching up to Diddy decades after a fatal stampede at a New York City game he promoted. And this is according to the victim's brother. All right. Now, the brother of a 20-year-old college student who passed on during a stampede at Diddy back 1990 at a Diddy back 1991 celebrity basketball game believes karma is catching up to Sean Combs. Jason Swan's sibling, Dirk, was one of the 9 people who were crushed to unalive point after a crowd rushed to enter the oversold event inside a city college gymnasium. I believe in karma, Swain, now 49, told the Post this week. He never really owned up to anything. He never told us he was sorry. Whatever is going on with him now, I guess it was meant to be. But me, I lost everything that day. I lost my big brother. I lost my best friend. As we know, Diddy, who is 54 years old, is under federal investigation over potential ex trafficking charges, and his houses in Miami and Los Angeles were raided last week by officers from Homeland Security looking to seize evidence. He has not been charged with any wrongdoing and has denied previous allegations of sexual misconduct leveled against him. And we always got to say that, okay? Anyway, Swan, who made a documentary on the disaster and has worked tirelessly to keep his siblings' memory alive, said he blamed many people for the tragedy, in addition to blaming Diddy. The event was an early promotion of the then little known music industry figure, known at the time as Sean Puffy Combs, who would later flourish as the brash impresario behind Bad Boy Records. The game featured a lineup of major hip hop names from that era, including Big Daddy Kane, Ed Lover, members of Run DMC, Bell Biv and DeVoe, Michael Biv, oh, Bill Biv DeVoe's Michael Bivins, Mike Tyson, and LL Cool J also made appearances. But the Harlem Calamity, which drew headlines around the world, would nearly end Diddy's career before it began. Uptown Records, his label at the time, fired him due to public backlash over the stampede. Again, what year did this happen in? Let's see. That was back in the 90s, right? Let's see. Yeah, in 1991. And you know what? I forgot all about that because it's been so long ago. His brother said it was it was his first bad decision, the way that event was handled. Now, former Diddy bodyguard Gene Deal was present at the game and said his boss was distraught after he got fired. And they also said they put him on the S word watch. I think he was on the S word watch because he thought he had lost everything. Now, no criminal charges were ever brought following this tragic event. A New York judge ruling on a civil case brought in relation to it would eventually pin partial blame for the tragedy on Combs, asserting that he didn't properly organize the event and was negligent in failing to provide adequate security. The college was also found liable. Okay. So the victim's family said at the time, Combs resisted accountability and never apologized to them. Swan's late mother, Barbara Swan, told media outlets well after the incident that she longed for Diddy to take some responsibility for the debacle that claimed her son's life. She said she wants Sean to step up to the plate and say, I made a mistake. That's what she told the Daily News in 1998. She said he should have said, I should not have done this. Anyway, the victim, the Bronx born Cherise Miles, was just 21 years old when she purchased a ticket to this event and went, she was happy about it. She took a subway train to the city college, I guess. Damn, it was messed up too. Now, recalling the incident for the first time in more than 3 decades, Miles, who now lives in Georgia, said the horrors of that day still plague her. We were just chest to chest for hours. But why would y'all stay there? Once you see something that's really crowded, you would think people would have enough sense to just leave. But they be so like intrigued by all these celebrities, they just stay and put themselves in jeopardy. Anyway, she said we was just chest to chest for hours. She said of attendees waiting for an opportunity to enter the gym. We would move a few steps an hour. Miles says she was one of the lucky ones who eventually made it inside the packed venue as artists from Boys to Men and Jodeci ran up and down the court. At one point, there was this rush inside, she said, and that's when you just saw bodies dropping. People were getting trampled. It was a chaos. Miles says she saw Diddy pass by her as the tragedy unfolded and that he seemed less concerned by the unfolding than than securing the day's take and beating a hasty retreat. He walked right past me after there was this big rush into the gym. He was with he was with Devontae Adams from Jodeci, and he didn't seem concerned about what was going on. He just wanted to get his stuff and get out of there. I never got the sense of remorse or accountability, just like let me get my stuff and get out. Miles said her mind wandered back to those scenes as reports of Diddy's legal trouble came in recent weeks. Once that crowd rushed through, they didn't give a crap about us, she said. I think his past deeds are coming back to him. I can't say I'm surprised. Diddy later weathered the City College controversy and went on to superstardom after he established Bad Boy Records. He addressed this incident in 1998 during a court hearing on the case well after he had established himself as an industry giant. He said City College is something I deal with every day of my life, according to this is what he told New York Times. But the things that I deal with can in no way measure up to the pain that the families deal with. I just pray for the families and pray for the children who lost their lives every day. Diddy paid out several settlements related to the case, ending with a final payment in 2000 that closed the legal book on the City College stampede. But Swan told the Post that the events of that day and memories of his brother are branded into his memory forever. He said, I miss him to this day. All right. It's a shame. But again, like I said before, I know they were young kids, but I forgot how old they said this guy was when he got unalive. I think they said 21 or 19 or whatever the case is, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing about it, even if you're 16, if there are a lot of people in the line, it just looks like it's overpacked. Why even try to go in there? And I'm not putting blame on them, but we have to use some type of our thinking. Okay, we can't be like so wrapped up in these superstars that we put our stuff in jeopardy. If you go to any place and it seems like too many people are coming in there, and you already see that it's really congested, shit, I'm trying to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Before something happened, I'm trying to get up out of there. I mean, it has so many another incident that's similar to this, I know for sure. And I don't know, I just think people just lose it when they are trying to see these stars. You know what I'm saying? And just don't be thinking. Because I know I don't like being tight spaces like that. So I know I would have got up out of there. But anyway, hopefully, my condolences, not hopefully, but my condolences are still expressed out to all the victims in this of this stampede and to that family right there. And may all of the victims continue to rest in paradise. All right. And it may be karma coming back to Sean Combs. I don't know. You know. Let's go on to the next story. And what do you guys think about that? And y'all know Cassie is not done with Diddy yet. They claim allegedly that she is cooperating with the FBI. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. I should have read some of these daggone reports, comments from that. Hey, let me see if this is it. Okay, well, we're not going to read that because I'm not going to go back to that story. Hold on. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can read a couple of comments real quick, y'all. Okay, so Mimi said, I was there that day. It wasn't Puffy's fault. The crowd tried to bum rush the door and this happened. I knew someone who lost their life too. That's what I'm saying. That people too got to take accountability. That's all I'm saying. You see a lot of people coming to a venue you try to get into. Sometimes you just have to swallow your desire to see a person. You have to think about your safety. You have every time you need to, but I'm just saying, and you need to turn around and try to get up out of there, point blank. Dennis said, "Hun, it's always the promoter's fault. They are the ones putting it all together, and that details safety, security enough. Review the exit doors, how many? Review the building layout. Security wasn't present in the hallways before the door that led to the gym. There should have been security set up just outside the door. At least three outside. Whole kids were entering as well, and at least four inside. At least 10 security. And if they had the security inside outside the doors, the have the crowd control could have been managed properly. Let 20 in at a time, then the next 20, and the event should have started once the hallways were cleared. Many were there early and waited a long time. These are young people with zero patience. So Sean was young and chasing fame and money, so he didn't care to think about safety of no one but himself. Okay, so somebody else came back and said, hold on. Far from his fault, said all the ridiculousness to be wrong. Who gets let in venues 20 at a time? Shit happens. To blame someone who had no direct hand in the events that took place is just looking to pass off self accountabilities on other. You are responsible for your own safety and well-being first, no one else. And I agree, like I just said before, if you are at a venue and you see there's a lot of people there, why the hell would you continue to try to get in here? I know you want to see these celebrities, but if it's getting too packed up, what's the point of trying? I wouldn't even be comfortable. I just wouldn't be. So that would be the time that you should be turning around. So I don't know about that. Like I said before, all these kids, and they was old enough to know better, running up and trying to get in there all at one time to see these stars. Come on now, you can't do that. That's kind of obvious that if you all run together, somebody's going to get knocked down. Some people may get trampled to the unalive point. This has happened so many times before. So again, I know they're going to bring up everything that Diddy is was involved in or is involved in, his family members and things like that. However, some things are just beyond his control. And I think that's one of them. I agree with these people in this comment section. What do you guys think? All right. So let's move on to the next story. Hold on. So did I tell y'all about what Orlando? I'm gonna tell y'all what he said too. But first, let me see if I got any more Diddy's updates. I did see another one come through my phone, but I don't know what it was saying. Let me see. Hold on. It's on my other phone actually. I don't know what that thing said. Hold on. Let's see. Shh. I'm on a live. I can hear you guys. Let me see what's on my other phone. Let me just look and see. So he broke his silence. That's what they said. Okay, so I guess they're talking about when he put up that picture of his child and stuff. So we already covered that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else I got here on him. I think that's about it with him at this particular time. Yeah, I think that's it on him. So if I get any more updates on Diddy, of course I'll let you guys know, or on his son who is just or who Grace M just filed a lawsuit on Thursday alleging that he committed sexual assault on her. Okay. So if I get any more updates on that, I'll let you guys know. Now I want to tell you guys, I never did tell y'all what Orlando Brown said about Meek Mill. Let me tell you real quick. So anyway, Orlando Brown, y'all, claims Meek Mill is a gay rapper following Diddy lawsuit. All right. Orlando Brown says Meek Mill and Diddy are gay rappers. He discussed this recent house raids on Diddy's properties, as well as the rumors stemming from Little Rod's lawsuit against the bad boy mogul during an interview with No Jumper. So let's see what he said real quick. He said, why would they not have sex when they are gay rappers? When asked about Diddy and Meek, that's what Brown said. He also said, we all know he's gay. Rick Ross knows he's gay. When asked whether he thinks Ross would knowingly sign a gay rapper, Brown reiterated, Rick Ross knows he's gay, is what I said. Okay. He paid me $2,000 to say that right. You only paid me $2,000 from there. What is he talking about? Adam 22 denied paying Brown to claim Meek Mill is gay. Okay. Sometimes Orlando Brown just do not make any sense. Let's read this again. Okay. Let's see if we can understand what Brown is really saying here. Okay. So he was doing an interview with No Jumper. He said, Meek Mill and Diddy are gay rappers. All right. Then he said, why would they not have sex when they are gay rappers? He said, we all know he's gay. Rick Ross knows he's gay because they asked him whether he thinks Ross would sign a gay rapper. And then Brown stated back, Rick Ross knows he's gay, is what I said. He paid me $2,000 to say that right. You only paid me $2,000 from there. I mean, you only paid me $2,000. And then he said, Adam 22 denied paying Brown to claim Meek Mill is gay. And then Orlando voiced his support for Diddy. He said, everybody knows I got respect for Diddy. I love Diddy. Everybody tried to come at Diddy. Why I'm gonna make it harder for my man. Yo, I love my man. This dude don't make no sense sometimes, for real. He does not make any sense sometimes. So let's see. So y'all know that rumor came out about Meek Mill once Little Rod made those allegations about a dude that was having an entanglement with Diddy, I guess, and he once dated a chick he gave a description of it sound like Nicki Minaj. Let me put it like that. So that's why everybody assuming that Meek Mill is bisexual. So I wouldn't put it past, like I just said. It's just that Brown be saying so much. I'm not saying that he's lying. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past that this. I would not be like amazed if this was true. That's what I'm trying to say. Because when you look at some of those videos, it just look, suspect. You know what I'm saying? Some of these videos that you see of Combs touching all on men and stuff, doing too much, all that laughing and shit, all that stuff he be doing, it's just too much, y'all. Just too much. Let's see this again. So Adrena said, truthfully, Hollywood has messed this man up, but he speaks truth about certain things. However, because he acts crazy and is labeled as such, he won't be believed. If some things he says are facts, just don't know what to believe because Hollywood, in his very own parents, effed him up for life. He's not as crazy as y'all think he is, though. I met him in person, and I didn't hang out with him, but he hung out with my daughter because she was hanging out with the actress that we was all with. And I mean, he went in that bathroom like I told y'all before, came out and looked like he was a little high or drunk, but he just acted like to me he just acted like any other dude who get high or drunk. I mean, he didn't do anything crazy. He told my daughter some stuff. I'm not going to reveal it on here, and showed her some things, but it is what it is. He didn't really act like he was like nuts like that, but that was way back in 2013 in September. So, he done went through a lot of stuff. So let's see. And the thing about Orlando Brown, people may think he's a nutty fruitcake, but the thing about it, a lot of stuff he has been saying, y'all, is coming true. It's true. Cat Williams too. They've been telling y'all about these people in Hollywood. And then if you go back and look at videos and stuff, you will see some suspect behavior, and that's on everything. And the thing about it is, I don't know why they try to keep stuff a secret anyway, because now in this time, hold on, I can hear you in here. Now at this time, being gay, bisexual is accepted. So why even hide behind, all closed doors and pretend like you are straight up heterosexual when you know you're not? Who cares? The only reason why people are making a big deal about it is because they're trying to do it in secrecy and try to act like they're heterosexuals, allegedly. They try to, we don't know if they are actually bisexual. We're just talking. We don't know for sure. That's why we do this copyright disclaimer over here. We're just talking based on these articles that we're seeing and what people are saying in the comments. So we don't know their true sexuality or not, but we're just saying if they are, why, hide behind closed doors when it is so accepted in this world today? You can just be yourself. If you are bisexual, be yourself. What's the point of trying to play like you're not bisexual when you know that you are? That's what I'm trying to say. So Brown said, I kind of believe him. And that's just on everything. So let's see what else we got here. So that's gonna be it with the Diddy stuff and Orlando Brown stuff. I want to get to this other thing that I want to talk about. Can y'all believe that they had a 4.8 earthquake in New York City? All right, let me get that article real quick, y'all, for you. Let's see. When I heard the information, I was shocked. Okay, but it's not really new to me because when I lived in Cleveland, Ohio, we also had an earthquake, you know? And so I do believe it can happen almost anywhere besides Iceland. I just believe they can. So it's not new like that to me. But anyway, it's a 4.8 magnitude earthquake. It was recorded in New Jersey that shook residents in surrounding states in New York City on Friday morning. And it was one of the strongest in state's history. So New York has had other earthquakes, okay? Like I said, they have them all over. You just don't feel those earthquakes. Hey, Iceman, how you doing? Y'all check out Iceman and show him some love and support. Again, check out Young Riz, show him some love and support. And Brown Sweet, show her some love and support. All right, and thank you, Carl is here again. All right, and show Trizzy some love and support as well. I think I hit everybody this time, okay? How are you, Iceman? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good Friday. So, let's see. So that was the earthquake was reported about 5 miles north of White House Station in New Jersey at about 10:23 a.m. on Friday, according to the United States Geo survey, USGS, okay? The epicenter was about 45 miles away from New York City, where residents reported shaking furniture and floors. Earthquakes in that region are uncommon but not unexpected. It's likely people near the epicenter are going to feel the aftershocks for this earthquake in the magnitude 2 to 3 range, and there's a small chance there can be an earthquake as large or larger. Wow. They said after they have an earthquake like that. Now, he also said, in terms of our operation, this is a routine earthquake. Immediately, we knew this would be of high interest and important to people who don't feel earthquakes a lot. Even if you feel earthquakes a lot, it's important because nobody likes earthquakes. Now, people reported feeling the shaking as far north as Maine and as far south as Norfolk. I wanted my sister feel it. Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. Now, following the quake, according to USGS, I know I read that wrong. When I be rushing, I just be doing the most. But anyway, they reported feeling that quake as far as Norfolk, Virginia, in Maine. Okay. And they also advised people to be prepared to seek cover if there are after shocks. All right. And also keep in tune with the news. And they did not have any major disruptions or damages reported in New Jersey or New York. Okay, so again, they do have them every now and then. They probably have a lot. You just don't feel them. But this right here was not normal, obviously, but it could happen. It's not something that would happen all the time. Again, when I lived in Texas, DFW, back in 2008 to 2013, we had a few earthquakes out there. I'm from Cleveland. They don't have earthquakes there either, but they had one a long time ago there. And it was a hot ass mess because I was like, what the hell is that? I'm going to be perfectly honest because I thought it was a train coming next to the house, but it wasn't because I wasn't near no train track. And you can go look it up right now. You'll see it and stuff. And then in Texas, like I said, and then let's see, in ATL, I don't never remember having an earthquake. And then out here, when I first got out here, they had some of the small earthquakes, and I felt the small ones. Okay, it was like probably a 2 point something, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" But the strongest one that I have ever felt is the one that happened in Cleveland. I'm telling you that dishes and stuff was moving and stuff, and the cabinet was shaking and stuff. I'm telling you, it felt like a freight train coming next to the house. Something close to an earthquake that I felt that gave you the same feeling is when we had that tornado in um, Georgia. When I lived in Marietta, Georgia, there was a real strong tornado coming through that tore up that area. And when that tornado gets close to your house shakes the same way like an earthquake. That's why I don't like none of these things because a tornado can do a lot of damage too. It's just like an earthquake because it makes stuff shake when it get close to you, and that's exactly what happened. We was in the hallway because I lived in an apartment building at that time, and they told us to go to the hallway, and all you felt was shaking, shaking, shaking. It turned everything upside down, like it uprooted the trees from the roots. It turned over cars. It broke out windows. I was at work at first. I left work to go back home so my kids won't, experience it by themselves, you know, just in case. And it just threw up a lot of stuff. It turned metal signs or whatever those signs are made out. It twisted it up. So all of these disasters can F you up. That's why I just don't want to be in none of these disasters. But again, that tornado, when it get close enough, it shakes your house the same way as an earthquake. And that's for real, for real. Okay. So Iceman said, "What's good with everyone?" And um, yeah, I know. I hate those snowstorms over there because like in Cleveland, we used to have those bad snowstorms. And at the time, I only weighed like 110 pounds back then. And when when those snowstorms used to come in, I used to have to hold on to stuff when I was outside. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I was so happy when I started gaining weight. Cause damn, being that small and the wind blowing with snow, it would blow your ass off the street for real, for real, for real. And then it's cold too, and all that snow you got to walk in. You got all them clothes on, them boots, long johns, or double pants, all types of stuff. Man, that was a hot ass mess. That's why I can never live in another cold climate like that again. But floods cause the most damage, and they cause the most unaliving. You know what I'm saying? Floods. Can y'all believe that? The most. I know that's right. I like the spring. Summer is cool. I just don't like really, really, really hot weather. But I do love spring and fall the most. But yeah. So I'm glad everybody in New York and the surrounding areas are okay. and hopefully they don't have a larger aftershock or anything, you know. And y'all are in my prayers, New York City and surrounding areas. But that's crazy. I'm not even gonna read these comments, all right, because they're going into a lot of different stuff. Let's go ahead. So y'all know Jay Z and Beyonce, but Jay Z's alleged affair resurfaced again in Beyonce's. I think it was in Beyonce's new album, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, because I was just looking at it. Hold on, let's see. I thought I kept this information to tell you guys, but I probably didn't. Let me just type it in Google and see. Yes, I'm doing good. I've been on here an hour and 6 minutes. What can I say? Let me just type this in. Beyonce. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me do this. So they got all kinds of rumors here. Oh, hold on. Damn, I can't even find the article. This article just came up. I don't know why I just canceled it out. But anyway, I read that, okay? And it was basically, I don't like to repeat stuff if I'm not looking at it, but I think it was saying that um in Beyonce's new song, she's talking about the mistress. I believe. I need to find it because I don't want to be saying the wrong stuff. So I tell you what, I'm not gonna tell you guys about it yet. Let me find that news article again, and then I'll tell you guys. Let me skip because I hate to say stuff and it don't be right. I know a lot of people do that on YouTube, but I'm not into doing that. Okay, so I'll just go back to that, and hopefully I'll find it before I get off of here. Okay, let's jump right into the man that I was going to tell you guys about. Two stories. This is right here. This is going to be straight up breaking news because I want you guys to know about this. The first one is about this man here. Hold on, who was raped. Okay, so when y'all be out at these clubs, men, make sure you be out, you be on alert as well, because they also do things with to men too. I know it is. Oh, you say is it? Yeah, it be hot, but not like hot like in Texas. No, it be hot out here, but not like that. Now, if you go like to the areas where where it's desert, then it be hotter in those areas. But see, when it's hot here, sometimes I go out to Oceanside, right, and it's cooler there. Or you can go up into like the mountain areas, and it's cooler there. So one thing that I do like about Cali is that we have all of the climates, at different times. At the same time, actually, like not no snow or nothing, but like in the summertime, if you want it to be cooler, you can go up to like the beach line, the beach areas, like in San Diego, like Oceanside, just by the water, and it's cooler over there. I mean, it's much cooler. Definitely, if you go up into the mountain areas, it's definitely cooler there. And if you want that heat, you go to Inner Valley. And if you want hotter heat, you go to the desert. All right, so that's why I like it. You can get all these different all these different temperatures here, weather. Okay, that's what I meant to say. No, it's not like springtime here. It'd be actually cold. Like yesterday was like 40 some degrees. Sometimes I go down to 30 and 20. It just depends. See, a lot of people think Cali stays hot, but it doesn't. Like today it's cool outside. It is I don't know what the temperature is right now. It feels like it's cool because my heater is coming on and stuff, but and I wear a jacket and a little scarf. So it does get cold here. And so far in the spring, I think it was warm for a minute, but it's like cool outside, like fall or something. But we do have actual winters, and it has snowed here. It snowed last year before. I think it snowed last year, and then we still got snow in the mountains, which I got a picture of that. I'm gonna hopefully remember to post it. It's from a far away though, because of course we couldn't get up close to the mountain because the mountain's in a whole different area. It's just so because it's so high. That's the reason why I can see it from where I'm at. But it's full of snow. So anyway, as I was saying, this man, y'all, was assaulted after being spiked on a night out. Um, and he said that the police told him, "But you are a bloke." A bloke is a man, I believe, over there in London. Okay. And what was so funny is my son said that same word yesterday. Like we were in London. It was so funny. We was doing that video yesterday. Y'all go check out that live I did yesterday. With D Shep was on there. My son. It was talking about the upcoming fight between Tyson and what's that dude's name? Jake. What's the guy? I don't forgot his name already. What's that dude's name, y'all? The YouTuber that's fighting Tyson. Somebody tell me the chat. I forgot what his name is. You know how when you be on camera, you be remembering stuff, then you forget all of a sudden. You get like a brain freeze. But anyway, this man who was RAPD after having his drink spiked on a night out has claimed police told him you are a bloke when he reported the attack. Stephen Hart later tested positive. Positive for what? Following the RAPE as he spoke of his horrific ordeal to raise awareness on Good Morning Britain on Thursday, April the 3rd. Mr. Hart explained how his drink was laced with, I don't know what this is, rohypnol, which is ROHYPNOL, while he was out with a friend in 2006. He said he lost consciousness and woke up to find himself covered in blood. And that RAPIST is still at large. Now, the thing about it is that this happened way back in 2006. He said he reported it, and the police was basically just saying, "You're a man." And what does that have to do with anything? If he was was given some type of drug, okay, and say some gay RAPIST eyed him down and wanted him, why is it so hard for police to believe that a man could get RAPED? And why did they not handle that the same way that they handle, women's cases when they accuse a man of RAPING them? This dude said he was giving a drug called Ropanol, I believe. Is that what it was called? I forgot what the name of it is. He said he woke up. It must have made him pass out or just get into a state where he didn't know what was going on because he could have walked out the club with the dude or whatever case is and everything. He just don't remember it because the drug could have put him in like a daze or whatever. And the dude took him to either his house or they went to his house, and he just didn't know what was going on. And when he woke up in blood. So I'm wondering, because they didn't go into full detail on this story, I'm wondering, did they try to find this dude? Did they take this seriously? Because the police said he's a man. What did they do about this? And then he said he tested positive. He tested positive for what? HIV, AIDS, or what? This is crazy. That's why when you go out, I'm telling you, you cannot leave your drinks sitting on the table while you go to the restroom, you dance, or even turn your head. You need to watch your stuff. People are saying, what is a bloke? It's common sense. I told you people can't comprehend stuff. Okay. Bloke means a man or a guy. It's the word they used there in London. Bobby said, my mother always told us never leave your drink. Shed a cousin. What? Okay, basically his mom was telling him never leave his drink unattended. All right. He said he had a cousin whose drink was spiked in a nightclub in Louisiana and passed on. Okay, somebody asked, so he was covered in blood. Was it his or the, the RAPIST? I'm thinking that it was probably his, because if the RAPIST did anal, what with him, and he's not bi or gay, or even if he was gay or bi, if he hasn't had any, could have been a virgin or whatever the case is. Just the fact that of somebody doing that to him the first time and then forcibly doing it, then that could tear his that area, and stuff, and cause bleeding. Just like, even with women when they have entanglements the first time, sometimes they get that bleeding as well because you're tearing that little area, the little the area right there. But if somebody forcing themselves on you, you never had entanglements, especially that way, I'm pretty sure that you can get some rectal tearing and probably some bleeding. Okay, so that's probably what that's from. That's disgusting though. And that's nothing. Somebody said, what happened to the so-called friend? Or did he just disappear? Or was that the RAPIST? It could have been his friend, could have been the RAPIST. I don't know. I don't know for sure. They didn't go into strict details. Somebody said, how was he dressed? Stop wearing shorts or tight jeans. Listen, when a person want to get somebody, I don't think sometimes they care about what you got on. Now, some people may, but for the most part, I don't think they care. I think it's some type of sickness they have inside their brain. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people doing that to little bitty kids, babies, old people, disabled people, all types of stuff. I think it's something wrong with these people when they go out and try to do that type of thing. Now, I don't know about everyone that does it, every single one of the cases, but I'm just saying for the most part, I think that it be something going on mentally because they don't be caring what you look like. They just be, trying to utilize the power. I think they get off on the power they have over the victim. And, then the victim screaming or whatever the case is or resisting, they may get off on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else these people are saying. Okay, so another person said he was out with his friends. Why did his friends leave? Um, and she was like, friends, when you go out with each other, try to watch out for each other. Right. Somebody said I need to know a little bit more like what happened in this situation. I feel I say the same thing, but they didn't go into a lot on this, other than the dude was RAPE. He talked about it on Britain's Good Morning America. I mean, America or whatever. No, Britain's Good Morning. I'm sorry. And you probably can go to that interview on YouTube and see it. Maybe he went into more detail there. And he said this bloke is still, well, no, he said the person is still out there. The RAPIST is still out there. Never was caught. So I'm thinking that the police didn't really take it seriously because they was like, but you are a bloke, which is a man. You know what I'm saying? And what does that have to do with anything? Men also get RAPE, RAPED. They sure do. And I'm guessing there was another man who did this too. But anyway, he was diagnosed. He was he did test positive for something. I'm guessing it may be HIV or AIDS. I don't know for sure. They didn't go into strict detail about that. But if you are if somebody ever took advantage of you, you know what I'm saying, without your consent or anything, they took advantage of you and they did stuff to you without consent, like taking XCX from you or whatever the case is. Of course, you need to report that to your local police. All right. Also, people who are affected by RAPE and extra abuse, you can call that hotline there in USA regarding that. Now, this one right here, they gave me the one for the UK. If I got any UK viewers, you can call 0808 802 9999. That's in England and Wales. And then you can call 0808 801 0302 in Scotland and 0800 0246 991 in New Northern Ireland. Or you can visit their website at www.rapecris.org.uk. Again, those numbers are 0808 808, excuse me, 0808 802 9999. That's in England and Wales. Or you can call 0808 801 0302 in Scotland, or you can call 0800 0246 991 in Northern Ireland, or visit their website at www.rapecris.org.uk. And for the United States of America, let me get that number for you guys. Hold on. Let me do it like this. I just can't say that word on here. Let's see what it is for USA. So for USA, you can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673. Again, 1-800-656-4673. And under all circumstances, regardless of wherever you at, you can always call the police. Okay, here in the USA, 911. So wherever you're located at, you listen to this video, somebody actually assaulted you, RAPE you, or whatever the case is, call your police. Do not be scared. You cannot let these people get away with these crimes, okay? Because they will go on to do other people the same way. And that's just on everything. All right. So hopefully this dude is okay now. He did say he tested positive for something. I don't know what he tested positive for, but I'm just guessing it's probably, HIV or AIDS or just maybe some other sexually transmitted disease. Let's just hope it was some other non-life threatening sexual transmitted disease. All right, and my prayers are sending out to him as well. All right. So now we're gonna so there's another number too. Let me look at this other number real quick. Hold on. For USA. There is another one too called the National Sexual Assault Hotline, and it's 800-656-HOPE. And you can also go to the website at www.rainn.org. Okay. So again, that number is 1-800-656-HOPE. And the website is www.rain, which is RAINN.org. All right. And just seek help. You know, it's a shame that we have to worry about things like that, especially women. But sometimes men have to worry about it too. Whenever you go out, guys, go out to clubs or anywhere out to eat, wherever you go, make sure you watch your drinking your food. Okay, don't leave it alone with people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? While you go to the restroom, go to the restroom before and then wait till you're done eating. And certainly don't be in no club doing that because you know good and well people like to spike stuff. You know, can't never get too comfortable. I'm telling you guys. All right, so the next story, y'all, is about this man who was cut in half by a forklift while he was at work, y'all. That's a damn shame. This is crazy, y'all, man. You know what? Some of these damn jobs are so dangerous. Okay, let's see. So a man was tragically split in half by a forklift at work. Has shared a heartbreaking message about his struggle to make friends. Lauren S. had a terrible accident at work in 2019 where he lost his legs and part of his right arm. Even with his injuries, he's shown amazing bravery and determination. His wife, Sabia, often shares updates about their daily life on Facebook, attracting many fans. So Lauren, his wife, talked about her husband's difficulty in making new friends. She said, "Am I the only one who finds it difficult to make friends?" Well, he said that. He said, "I'm never really busy doing anything, just don't know who to hit up and let into my life." He also revealed that he's been let down by many friends and now struggles with trust issues. He said, also being betrayed by his so many friends in so many ways that I might have trust issues letting people into my life, not stealing from me, taking advantage of whatever they can, stuff like that. That's what he said to the Mirror US. Excuse me, the Mirror Us, I guess. He added, I know it's dumb to make it out into a Facebook post, but hey, if anyone is looking for a friend, I'm always here and need to make some friends. Oh man, that's sad. So some people did respond. So let me tell you. So at the workplace, it happened in 2019. He was split into two when the forklift he was driving tumbled off a bridge and landed on him. Now, despite losing his legs and part of his right arm in this tragedy, he's astounded everyone with his gutsy determination to not let his injuries stop him. So he lost both of his legs and part of his right arm. Damn. That is crazy, y'all, man. Woo, can you imagine? That's why I say cannot take life for granted. You have to look at every day, especially a healthy day, especially as being a blessing for real, because so many things can happen so quickly. He was just at work on his forklift. He said flipped off the bridge, and then I guess he fell first off of it, and then the forklift fell, and the forklift fell on him and cut him in half. And in half, meaning right down there by his waist, probably, and his legs got cut off in part of his right arm. That is crazy because I guess he was trying to, I don't know, probably trying to stop it or whatever and got it cut off. I don't know, but I know that had to be a horrific experience. Damn, that is crazy, man. And the thing about it, all his friends basically they probably just turn their back because a lot of times when you get into situations where your health deteriorates, or some unfortunate accident like this happens, some of your truest friends will eventually turn their back on you. And that's what this sounds like. And that is a shame. I like I always say, get broke, get into prison or jail for a long time, or get into a health situation, and you then will find out who are your real friends. Because real friends are going to stay there, helping you through the situation. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just run away or gradually run away. You know what I'm saying? They got to stay there to help you. I'm glad this guy did not get unalive, but I know it probably took a lot to get through the situation. He probably still is, trying to get through it. Man, can you imagine being cut in half like that? Goodness. And then losing your two legs in your right arm. He probably was right-handed. So that means he had to learn to do everything with his left hand. He don't have legs anymore. I don't know if he has the little prosthetic legs or what, but I can imagine those things probably hurt when you first put them on. This PSTD person said, I'm physically injured. He should have said I was physically injured as a firefighter. 8 years. He said people suck. They really do. Friends, what the hell is friends? I haven't had friends. The one true friend I had is unalive. He was my brother. Outsiders I don't trust because people have screwed me and used me just for their gratification. And I'm tired of it. The way people are today, I would not go out of my way to let anyone in. Yeah, sure, it would be nice to have a friend. However, people are ignorant, especially with my physical injury and extremely severe PTSD. Why bother repeating myself on how to be a friend when nobody listens and all they do is trigger my PSTD and physical pain? I will stick to myself as I've been. Sure, isolation breeds more extreme mental health issues, but I have no other option. The thing about it, though, is that people need to stop being desperate and to stop trying to find friends, any friend. Okay? Wait till you actually meet a real friend. Let me say this again. Real friends stick by you, okay, regardless of what you go through. Real real friends let you know when you are doing something wrong. Okay. They don't stand by and watch you being a total ass and not letting you know what's up. That's what real friends do. Real friends be there. Okay. They don't just disappear. So when you find people like that of quality, then you know you have a real friend. If you're picking people who just want to use because you're giving them money or drugs or alcohol, or they only want to be around when you're helping them, but they don't want to ever help you, or you can't trust them, they don't stick by your side when you go through experiences, and you got to do the same thing in return too. Then these people are not your real friends. This is why I say I just have associates because real friends you can tell them, and I don't know why it's so hard for people to know what real friends are or what real partners are. And that's why so many times we pick out lazy, ridiculous, scamming, no good, cheating, deceiving as people for partners and for friends. We got to make better choices and be better when it comes to choosing who our friends are because you shouldn't be desperate for somebody to hang out with you. Sometimes it may be a good thing to be alone until you find somebody. Now, however, I do believe everybody should have a friend, or something, because it's a rough ass state to be in if you don't have nobody to talk to, you don't have nobody to do anything with, and just be alone all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I believe in having a significant other as well. Now, granted, if you have a significant other and he passed or she passed on, that's different. I'm just saying, I don't believe in basically aging, by yourself because aging itself is kind of scary. So I think it's a good thing to have a partner right beside you who can experience some of these things with you or help you experience these things in a better way. And plus you have two incomes. It's just better when you have another person because if something happened where you get sick, then the other person can take over everything. If you're totally by yourself, who the hell is going to help you? You get sick, you don't have nobody to help you do anything. You're doing everything on your own. That's a sad state to be in, unless, like I just said, if your partner passed on, which you cannot help. That's why I don't know why when people start getting older, when you start getting 45 years old, it's time to start thinking for real. Who are you gonna um, be with as you start growing older? Because people start getting sick, they're gonna be left trying to do everything on their own and shit. And then it's just better when you have two. You don't be lonely. Um, You got somebody to enjoy things with. How fun is it to, your kids are gone from home and you got your significant other there. Y'all can go watch movies. Y'all can go on movie dates. You can go on dates. It's just a lot of stuff you can do when you have a significant other. And plus, you got that love if you pick the right partner. And that person will help you when you are sick. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? That person will help you when you're sick, just like you can help that person when they're sick. And it's just basically better, in my opinion, to grow older with a significant other to be there, to be your support mechanism, to be your friend, to be your lover, things like that. Plus, it's a known fact. If you have somebody else with you when you start getting older, you tend to live longer, especially when you are still actually active as well. All that stuff is beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why these people play games. They be 45, 50, 55, 60, damn near unalive, and they still be out here cheating, acting stupid, and doing the most. And then when they get sick, they don't got nobody to help them. Then they looking all crazy and sad. I don't. Sometimes, honestly, this may be wrong, but sometimes I don't even feel sorry for certain people when they be going through certain things because I'm like, damn, I was trying to tell you all along that you needed certain things, you didn't listen. You know, and a lot of people grow. They grow used to. They be used to being alone, so they tell you they are happy, but deep down inside, I don't think some of these people would be happy. This is why they can call me 100 damn times a day and bug me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Versus doing stuff with their significant other or whatever the case is, because they don't have nobody. Well, you pick the best partner for yourself, and that person is true. Just like even if you don't have a partner, but if you pick a real good friend, and that friend is true, and I'm not talking about using as people that you got to pay to be your friend or you got to do other things for. I'm talking about bona fide friends who be there regardless if you pay stuff for them or not, or if they're rich, if you're rich or poor or whatever, they are your true friends. I'm talking about that type of friend. Okay. It's a beautiful thing when you have real friends and a real partner. It really truly is. There's nothing better than that. All right. So some people do have to be alone because they have so many issues. They can't get along with people. But I do feel sorry for them. I'm gonna be perfectly honest because every old person I have ever talked to, only maybe two or three said they love it being alone. But for the most part, most of them said they wish their husband or wives were still alive or they wish they would have found somebody else because it's tripped out. You come home ain't nothing there but just you and your animal. If you got an animal, please. Let's see what else they're saying here. So anyway, as far as this dude, I hope he does because he seemed like he does want a friend. So hopefully he can, find a true friend. He does have a wife, so that's a good thing. That's a blessing right there. That can be definitely his friend. But if you want an outside friend, hopefully he will find a friend that will be true to him and things like that. But I know for sure a lot of people don't want to be bothered with people when they have some type of illness or disability or even mental disabilities. And some of these mental disabilities, you really can't blame them. Okay. Because like bipolar itself, these people mood changes like you change underwear sometimes. One day they're happy, one minute they're not, but if they take their medications, you can deal with a bipolar person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about some of these other mental health, like if somebody's schizo or stuff, I'll kind of be scared to be around them. But again, if they're taking their medications, they may be okay. Even bipolarism, if somebody's not taking their medications, they could be like a whole nightmare to you and for you. So it just depends on what you are looking for and what you're willing to deal with in regards to a friend and a partner. And just, if you are dealing with people who have mental illnesses and things like that or mental conditions, it's up to you to find out about these conditions to make sure you know everything that you need to know about that and to make sure that, you know what to do in case of, some weird stuff goes on and make sure you can be able to help this person somewhat, even if it's nothing but talking to them, helping them to be calm, helping them to remember to take their medication, and basically, just try to maintain a good relationship with that person, whether it's a friend or a significant other, point blank. But from my experience, though, I do know it's harder for people to get to be a friend to someone, that does have mental problems or some type of disability, unless they was already their friend before, or if you meet that right person. And that's just on everything. Because people be scared of stuff. Then some people be so busy they don't got time to help you, and things like that. I had a friend that I roommated with a while ago. He was paralyzed. I didn't have to do anything for him though. And he was a hot ass mess though, but yeah, he was paralyzed from the waist down. So, I tried to be his friend and everything. He made me terminate that friendship, because he was trying to be slick. But, it doesn't matter. Listen, y'all, even when people be damn near paralyzed, if they ain't no good inside, they still don't be no good. You know what I'm saying? Trying to con people and shit, But anyway, hopefully this dude do find a good friend and, and everything goes well. And my prayers are sending out to him as well. Cut in half. Goodness. And they do have a Facebook page too, just in case y'all want to check it out. I guess you can go to let's see, what is the name of it? Oh, this is this other dude, but the guy who was cut in half. Let me go find his. Hold on. Hold on, let me find it again, y'all. You may can just type in his name on Facebook, I'm guessing. Loren, then Schauers. I'm guessing you could just type that in on Facebook and you can find it. And you can take a look at his entire whatever he put up there. He's going to tell you about his life and things like that. And his wife is the one, and I guess he updates it too. So there you go. Let's see if they give you his Facebook page. Okay, but again, you can just type in that name and you should be able to come up to it. Okay, let's see what else I got here before we get ready to get out of here, y'all. Hold on. Make sure I covered everything. I think I really did. Yeah, I think I did. So I'm just gonna let y'all know Alex Murdaugh was sentenced for 40 years in prison for his financial crimes. All right. Let's see. I think that's it for everything that I needed to tell you guys about. I think so. Yep. Let me see if I can find the Beyonce thing real quick. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I've been on here for an hour and 38 minutes. And it is 12:19 here on the West Coast. And time for me to get off. Let's see. Beyonce. Let me see. Beyonce. Hold on. Let's see if we can pull this up real quick, y'all. Yeah, so here it is right here. They say Jay-Z's alleged affair is trending again after Beyonce's new country song goes viral. And she said he cheated. Well, no, they say he cheated on her so many times. What? Okay, okay. Jay-Z said it don't even matter how good a person look, their body. Some of these men just be doing the most. So she did a rendition of Jolene. Let's see, what did she say? Trying to steal her man, okay, while showcasing her own strength and resolve. Let's see. Hold on. So they say on that Jolene's, let's see, on the revamped Jolene cover, Beyonce alludes to her 16-year marriage with the 99 Problems rapper 54 as she modifies the lyrics and delivers lines like, "We've been deep in love for 20 years. I raised them man. I raised them man. I raised his kids. And I know my man better than he knows himself." She said, "I raised them man. I raised his kids. And I know my man better than he knows himself." Let's see. The couple, as fans know, were first linked together in 2002. Then they tied the knot in 2008. She also said, "I know I'm a queen. I know I'm a queen, Jolene. I'm still a Creole bangy beat from Louisiana. Don't try me." Okay. "I know I'm a queen, Jolene. I'm still a Creole bangy bitch from Louisiana. Don't try me. So they said, unlike Parton's original version, Beyonce subject is attempting to come between a family and a happy man. Now let's see. So in the chorus, Beyonce sings Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm warning you, don't come for my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm warning you, don't come for my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Don't take the chance because you think you can. Okay. All righty now. So she said, this is what she said. I'm warning you, don't come for my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Don't take the chance because you think you can because you think you can. All right. So I hope that Jay-Z haven't been doing anything else. I just hope he hasn't. And then as cute as Beyonce is and sexy, that's why I say it doesn't matter how you look, how your body looks. Some of these men just do not appreciate what they have at home. And that's on everything. Well, let's see what else. One fan wrote, "Girl, how many times has he cheated on you again?" Then she changed the lyrics of an iconic song, "That Man Is Not Worth It." And somebody else said he cheated on her so many times, and she's saying this. And another commenter said he happily cheated on her, and it sounds like it was a lot too. Why is she saying they have been in love for 20 years and he stands by her? I do not know. And y'all remember that security footage of Salon assaulting Jay-Z in the elevator back in 2014? I guess he might have been doing that because of the cheating back then. Then they alleged that he was cheating on her again after her 2016 album Lemonade, which she contained references to an alleged mistress, Becky with the good hair. And then, of course, Jay-Z confessed on his own in 2017 on the album 444. So hopefully he hasn't still been cheating. Because one thing I cannot stand is a cheating ass spouse, okay? And when I find out that somebody cheats, just can't do it anymore. Because all I'm doing is thinking about, everything you did with this person and blase blase. So I just can't do it. So anybody I choose to be, we be together. If your ass is cheating in history, point blank, ain't no second chances with me, because you make this choice to go out here and sleep around with somebody else, subjecting me to some disease and shit. Please, man, you history, and that's on everything. And I think when more people stop accepting these men and women cheating, they will stop doing it. Just like when you accept a dude that likes to put his hands on you, or even a woman, stop accepting this type of stuff. I'm telling you, when people start taking a stand, some of these things will stop happening as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to do as people. Stop letting people just take advantage of us, point blank. Stand up for yourself. And like I said before, I just hope um, that he's not still cheating. You know what I'm saying? So she put that in that thing. And they talking about this all over. That she hits at his mistress in that song. This is crazy, man. It would be history if he's cheating. I don't give a shit who he is. And that's just on everything. All right. So now, y'all, that was all for breaking news and topic time. All this week, we've been discussing so many things from the Diddy stuff, of course, that situation that I had going on briefly. And then we discussed the Diddy stuff all throughout this week. This is a recap. Um, Hold on, let me do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for one second. I got to change this. Where is, oh, here it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, hmm. so again, weekly recap. We talked about a lot of situations going on with Diddy. Okay, he's been all in the news this week, the week before, and all these other weeks. All right, so we basically went over his lawsuit allegations, the FBI Homeland Security raiding his properties, what they potentially found, and things like that. You can go take a look at all the videos I did that pertains to that. Some of them I even got it like telling you where in the video I'm talking about this subject at. Okay, so check those videos out just to find out, all about that situation. I also had to tackle some personal issues. You don't have to really watch that if you don't want to. Okay, I think I only did that maybe one time this week. I'm not sure. Then we also talked about what his name is, the dude in jail. Oh, what's that dude's name? Suge Knight. We talked about Suge Knight, the claims that he made, which that is also there in my videos. Just take a look at that and you can find out what that is. We talked about Orlando Brown, what he alleges. Okay. We talked about the Mike Tyson and hold on, let me get this boy Jake Paul fight. All right, and we had a very good live yesterday regarding that. So definitely go take a look at that. I had the chef on here and my son was on here, and they was going back and forth about the fight, the upcoming fight. All right, so that's a good ass video. So check it out. The video that we did the day before that, the live, that was a pretty good one too. We was talking about Diddy as well, and we was talking about many different things regarding that video as well. Um, see what else we talked about here. I think I went over briefly about Justin Combs' mother breaking her silence on the Diddy raid. I just told you like briefly what she said, and we talked about the dude who got cut in half at work, and about the other dude who was RAPED. After his drinks was spiked at a, I guess at a bar, or club, or somewhere like that. We also dabbled on J Lo a little bit, regarding if Sean Combs gave her the GUN to hold the entire night. All right. I just told you guys about Alex Murdaugh being sentenced to 40 years in prison for his financial crimes. Again, we talked about Orlando Brown claiming Meek Mills is a gay rapper, along with some other rappers that I mentioned. We talked about Diddy's possible more trouble, in his son Christian, who's accused of sexual assault. Let's see what else. We also talked about the victim of the shooting involving Diddy, and we went over the stampede that they try to, blame completely on Diddy. And I think I even talked about Keefe D spilling his guts on Diddy, but which he didn't do. And I talked about Diddy on nearly $100 million to the bank, but that was definitely explained, you know. So check out that video, which was on today is Friday. It was on Wednesday, I believe, when D Shep was over here on my panel as well. And I told you about I don't know if I did tell you about it, but I think I did. A former federal prosecutor said Diddy could end up passing on in prison. So that's just his own personal opinion. And I think that was it, honestly. And I think that's it. That's basically what I discussed this week, y'all. So we had a good week talking about a lot of different things. So check out those videos. Thumbs them up if you enjoy the content. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel because I always have good news and information over here. And hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And you can also leave a comment below what you think about this live, the topics and stuff. If you want to suggest other topics, you can put that down there as well. I want to say thank you to everybody in the replay who watches this. And I want to thank to everybody who was in the bushes too. And I want to also thank all of these people right here. Let me go ahead and do the roll call like I always do. Carl is here. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support, Carl. And have a good day at work. It's still early, so I know you're working hard, hon. Also, thanks to Young Rizé. His name is actually Young Riz. I just say Rizé because it sounds cool. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all check him out. All right, he talks about some good topics. He have a lot of, he does like I don't know what you call it when you have other people's lives on your lives and you show it and they talk about different topics. So it's really entertaining. Then you got Trizzy over here who's a gamer. Check him out. Show him some love. And thank you, Trizzy, for stopping by. We also got Brown Sweet, who dropped in. Show her some love and support too. And thank you, Brown Sweet. And we got, who else? Iceman, who dropped by, gave some little commentary over here and stuff. Thank you so much for stopping by, Iceman. And y'all check him out and show him some love and support. Vincent came by showing some support. Thank you so much, Vincent. Have a good day, Brown Sweet. All right. And thanks just to everybody who watched this video, who watches it in a replay, and people in the bushes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I won't be back until Monday unless something bad happens, because I definitely need to get all this stuff put up in my home and stuff as much as I can, because school does start back on Monday. Today, I got to go out here to this truck stop, go cash this EFS check, and go from there, and then go to work. So a busy, busy day, y'all. Busy, busy day. And I definitely appreciate everybody coming in, taking the time out of their schedule or whatever to listen to Shades too. Y'all share this video too. Make sure you do that, because YouTube just do not show these videos. Man, but they can show foolishness all damn day. But that's a whole other story. Let me take this off the screen. So happy born day to all of my April babies. I'm wishing you a long life and prosperity, and definitely enjoy your day. Happy and blessed month of May to everybody too, okay? You guys have a great remaining Friday. Oh, don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a Cash App, $2 Shades too. Let me go to it. And let's see here. Where is that at? I don't even see it. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, let me take this other thing down real quick. Okay. And let's take this down too. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's take this down. Weekly recap off here. Hide that. Okay. So yeah, I'm wishing y'all a good day today, the rest of your day and stuff. Do something fun this weekend. Don't just be on YouTube all day watching YouTubers and stuff. Make sure you go out, have fun with your family, just do something fun, entertaining and stuff, and just enjoy life, because you never know when it may be over or when something may happen to change your plans up. So enjoy the day, enjoy the entire weekend, just be safe. And unless something happened major, I won't be back until Monday. All right, because the girl got to take time off from YouTube, and that's I do just like a job does. All right. So anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Check out my shorts, y'all. I'm gonna try to put up another one. So check out my shorts. Check out my Dollar Tree hauls. I'm gonna put up a new haul for tomorrow about some cute little stuff. Again, check that out too, and just show support. You can also check me out at Shades Tube on TikTok, and the Instagram page that you can check out my soccer academy is called Maiden Stars Maiden Star Sports Academy, which is MMSA. All right, Maiden Star Sports Academy. All right. Other than that, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you guys in a good weekend in my next video. Peace out, y'all. This is Shades Tube. I am out, y'all. See y'all later.